Hi, this is Deepa, and welcome to my channel, Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. Yeah, so in today's video, let's check what is the current energy. And in my previous video, I showed you guys that I'm gonna use the practical tarot in the next video. Yeah, and share what's the energy with you guys. So stay tuned, we're gonna check what is the energy. So before I get into this, we are going to check um, you know, I'm gonna use or show some messages, use some messages cards also in this reading. So yeah, let's give this a quick shuffle and let's see what the divine masculine wants to convey or wants to tell to his divine feminine. Okay. So the first card which I see is number 18. I am so proud of everything you do. So this is your divine masculine. So for some of you, I'm seeing that you and your divine masculine share office space or in the past shared some office space or you work together and all of that. I'm also getting that energy. So your person knows like your work style, work ethic, and lot of even the divine feminine's career plays a huge role in opening the eyes of the divine masculine. Especially, I told you guys in my case where the career was chosen. Yeah, so I'm seeing that, and the number 18 which talks about a cycle completion, the number 9. Okay, then we have I daydream of our future together. Wow. So I'm seeing here the divine masculine constantly in thoughts, lost of you and thinking about you like crazy. And I'm also seeing that your person is discussing this with somebody else, because we also have the card of moon. And if we go by in astrology from Aries, you count your fourth house which is ruled by moon, which is Cancer, right? So 4,000, I'm getting a lot of four of sword kind of energy which talks. So yeah, so I'm seeing him also discuss family with you. All this like it comes common, right, in all of our readings. Yeah. So we have the card number 35. Thank you for being there for me when I needed it the most. So I feel like your person, there was something that you played a huge role in showing direction, in showing what do you say, direction, or marg darshan, like we say in Hindi, right? So you played a role of a guide also in your person's life, that has a huge role in him finding a path in his life. Okay. And then we have the card of 5. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. So some of you must be really loving florals, especially me. I'm a huge fan of red roses, white roses. I love white roses also. And I also love, like, I'm a huge fan of tulips. Yeah. So when I was in Amsterdam, oh my God, you get beautiful tulips. Like, in Telugu, we have a song called as Kotta Kottaga Unnadi. That was shot there. Heroine was Tabu in that. And whenever I think of tulips, that's the song that I remember. Yeah, Kotta Kottaga Unnadi means everything is new. Yeah, so it means that in Telugu. Yeah, so I'm seeing that some of you like have entered a new phase and in a new timeline in your story. And trust me, even if you didn't achieve any unions, but I see a new timeline in your story. Okay, so the last card from this 14, my greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. So this is your DM. I feel like this is the overall energy of today's reading, because let me tell you, I'm in this pink, right? I'm in my Gitanjali color. Which what does pink talk about? Like I always say, Venus, it's a Venus color, wherein it talks a lot about like party, about luxury. So yeah, it is lightning and thundering right here in Hyderabad. I think it's about to rain. Yeah. So today the overall energy, I feel like this. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around. So yeah, I feel that your person is trying to tell you, because what happens is, let me tell you, when your person enters the unmasked version, um you know um to a masked version, because you have initially, like all of us begin with the masked version of the divine masculine, right? And when you like when your DM changes, let me tell you, this happened to me also. You feel like it's too good to be true, or you don't trust it. Like you don't trust it. So that happens. So that is why I feel like, I hear this a lot in my telepathy. I also hear this when I see other readers videos, that always Deepa doesn't trust me and all of that, like my divine masculine telling that to his friends, to his family, because you have tapped into the unawakened version. And when your person changes, like, you in the corner of your mind somewhere you have that doubt, right? What if he's again going to behave like that and all of that? So you start thinking that, right? Okay, on this thought, we're going to go into the practical tarot. This is the first time I'm using on my channel. So I like the illustration on this. Oh my God. Okay, so we have a lot of, galaxy theme on the deck, right? So this is the first official shuffle. Okay, so let's check. What is it? Okay, so universe, give me one card. Okay, so we're starting with Knight of Sword. Okay, someone that is very sure of his direction, because I'm also seeing here a Ace of Swords. So, like I was saying, this card not only has the Knight kind of energy, and let me tell you, Knight of Sword is someone that's very impulsive in the Knights, and the Knight card is also associated with a chariot, and here you can see a horse. Yeah, and yours, somebody is dictating, like, the direction. So I feel like your person now, without your intervention, without the divine feminine's intervention, knows the route, knows the path, knows the where to go. Yeah, and how to go. Yeah, I'm seeing not only, like I said, an Ace of Sword, but I'm also seeing a Page of Sword. So there is a lot of, not exactly like stalking, because let me tell you, it happens a lot in this journey. It's more of like trying to check like what you're doing or where. Page of Sword also talks about a lot of, like your social media and all of that. So I'm seeing that energy as well. Okay, so the next card is, oh, didn't I tell you, Page of Sword? So it seems like you can see the entire card behind is blue, which talks a lot about emotion. Yeah, the water energy. So some of you can be a water sign. Trust me, you can either have, the water placement in your birth chart, right? And here we have, on this sword, you can see a lot of air energy, like you have your hot balloons and all of that. Exactly this, like, it's like the direction, like he is walking towards this woman, like you, divine feminine, right? So I'm seeing, even if you didn't achieve any unions, or wherever you are in the union phase, but I do feel like definitely, because we're talking about practicality, which talks about something that's happening in the 3D, right? So yeah, so I see that. Okay, so because this is the first shuffle of this deck, the cards are coming continuous, so I'm gonna randomly in middle pick the card. Okay, so I can see a Queen of Wands and I can see a King of Wands. Yeah, a couple. So yeah, so I got the King and Queen of Wands, which talks about a couple, right? I can see a blue gold. Some of you, I feel like whoever is watching knows me and we, because this is exclusively, you can see blue and gold. Yeah. So yeah, your person must be knowing about my channel and must be watching me also, because I'm getting my energy. Yeah, because it's one in a million scenario, right? Where in the card, and this is the first time I'm using. I don't even know that the King and Queen of Wands have these colors. Okay. So I'm feeling like your person knows about our story or something to do like that. Okay. What else I'm getting? What does King and Queen of Wands talk about in cards? First of all, Queen of Wands talks about someone like a superwoman. For me, Queen of Wands is a superwoman because it's a very strong red aura. I feel like your person earlier, it was like he was trying to, he wanted you to mend your ways for him. But now it is vice versa. The cards have, flipped. It is now that your person is mending his ways to you. Because you can see here in both the king and queen, the queen is the adamant one. Yeah, you can see the king is gathering all his strength. I'm also getting a strength card. For some of you, your person may be a Leo. Yeah, very strong and specific to some people. Also, I'm seeing that your person here, see, everywhere in every card, you can see your divine masculine is walking towards this woman. The woman is not going anywhere, but the divine masculine is coming. So now, like I said, your person is mending his ways to match to you, to match this, this superwoman, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's pick the next card. Oh, two cards came, Six of Cups and Five of Cups. So I feel like this is, all this time, divine feminine, you went through a lot. I know that how much the divine, the divine feminines go through in this journey. It's not. So yeah, in this, if you also see, yeah, in this card, I got Five of Cups and Six of Cups. And if you see here, the lion is in a gold tone, which talks a lot about like what did I tell that gold aura represents. So gold aura represents a lot of like inner union. So what is inner union? Someone that's very confident, someone that reflects confidence and very much, knows or tapped into their soul purpose, into their soul. So that all comes in a gold aura. Yeah. So that I'm seeing that your person is also trying to take an inspiration from that, because you know what is a lion, a king of the jungle, right? So you kind of like you look up to your king or the queen, right? So that energy I'm getting also from your divine masculine. Let me tell you, I always in the starting of my channel made this content that your divine masculine worships you and all of that. So that energy all I'm getting here. Okay. And also I'm seeing here, because the king here, if you see, is in this robe and all of that, which someone that's tapped into spirituality. Yeah, someone that didn't believe in all this before, thought all this was rubbish. Let me tell you, we was in that category. To someone now is very tapped into his, what do you say, his divinity. Yeah. And this wands to me talks a lot about stability. So someone that's holding their wand knows they are in power, right? So yeah. And you see the Queen of Wands, she has little bit, I feel like, Queen of Wands also talks a lot about anger. So the divine feminines enter a no, don't touch me, don't come near me kind of phase, a little bit in the middle. Stay away from me, because you know how much you went through the pain. So here, if you see, the woman is very much in pain. And this is the very unique Five of Cups where the woman is in pain. So this is all the divine feminine. And we got the card, right? I dream of our future together and all. So that future exactly is the Six of Cups. So you wanted this, like life like a garden and all of that. So that, so yeah, so here I'm seeing the Six of Cups as reversal, because your this thing has broken, right? Let me tell you, I spoke about how when I met V for the first time, and when universe gave me a sign, dude, even it's thundering. The god of thunder is also, like Thor is also signaling from heavens. So, when I met V for the first time, like I told that I heard like Damru, like I heard Damru. And let me tell you, Parvati used to also play with the Damru that Lord Shiva has. Okay, so when I heard these beats when I met V, and when I found out like I had this, super blast, like, that, oh my god, this man is my twin flame. Like I knew it the first day I met him. Yeah. And in 15 minutes, like I said, that after that I went into a trance, because for me in my mind the thoughts were going on that I don't have the energy to do a twin flame journey. Yeah. And and I saw we in a massive unawakened state. So so that time only my Five of Cups started, that I have a lot of work to do on. And I actually, let me tell you, in the starting of my journey, I basically did nothing. I wanted to focus on my goals. I was in this Queen of Wands energy. I was in this Queen of Wands energy. I wanted to give time. I left it in the universe that God would give me a sign when I have to pick this up, which happened like 3, 4 years, 5 years later. Okay. So I'm seeing that, oh God, it's thundering like crazy, dude. Okay, so I see that, right? Let's get into more cards. Okay, universe, what else? So let me tell you, I'm picking up something randomly like this. Ten of Sword. This is how exactly I felt. So I see your divine. So I see your divine masculine realizes how much you went through or what was your journey. Yeah, you can see here the sunset. So after a point, you absolutely give up. So yeah, so the Ten of Sword talks about like your divine masculine also knows like how much you walk through fire. Because this card, if you see Ten of Sword as someone that's given up, and like I was telling, you give up, after your sexual union. No, inner union. Mostly when you after you achieve inner union with your person, you start like leaving things to itself, leaving it to time, because more and more you start connecting with your divine masculine. So yeah, that is why unions also play a huge role. Okay, so you have to, even if you, let me tell you, in my journey before I achieved sexual union, I went through a lot of this, and also this Five of Cups. and the Ten of Sword. It's like a continuation, and I had many sleepless nights. I couldn't sleep. I cried a lot. That I don't know what to do. So I want anybody that for example, I met my the one, right? And sometimes I feel like, I think this all also you're thinking that I have done everything I can, that when you typically meet, like you watch all these romantic movies and all of that, typically when you meet your person, like universe ringing bells, like in Main Hoon Na, Shahrukh, when he sees Sushmita, tumhe jo maine dekha, like that, right? So um I did all I can. This Five of Cups and Ten of Swords talks to me that, I used to have this conversation with universe that I did what you're supposed to do when, you get, be it we, be it anyone, when you meet you're the one. Where is that person? Why this signs, everything for me, when that one, the other, other person, see, it's like you can't clap with one hand. You need two hands to clap. So why is that side of the person not doing anything or coming towards me? Generally, what happens when you meet the one? So yeah, so I used to think that why all these signs, and why are your universe only telling me? What about that side of the, that side of the coin? Why is that person, relaxing, chillaxing, enjoying with this karmics when here I'm rotting? I used to have this conversation with God, because only universe, like I always say in all of my videos, universe plays a huge role. So that's when I started my prayer meditation. Even if I was nowhere, I was silent, but I started my prayer phase. And also, I wanted to rediscover myself and all of that. So that time, like I always used to think that, why actually these people know, but they play a game and they run away from it. They think, first of all, if they don't know you are a twin flame and all of that, like they run away, they don't have answers why they're constantly thinking about you and all of that. So yeah, I used to be like, oh God, Four of Cups, something for my divine feminine green auras. I feel like you're going through a sadness phase. Let me tell you, when you are in that karmic victory phase, it's like, you start cutting out, you enjoy your own self freedom the most. You start cutting out who, purple or us. Okay? So let's pick another card. Today's video is a short, sweet. Like I said, my target is 15 minutes ish videos, because I don't want the videos too long, because I want you to watch other content and I want you to, like, watch it twice, like that. So that energy doesn't go here and there. Nine of Swords, whatever I pick, this is coming. Someone that is, focused on our meditation. I'm feeling a lot of your divine feminines have, gone through a roller coaster. And trust me, I have also, but that was my past energy. The more after you achieve karmic victory, like you reach this phase of peace. Yeah. So for my all my divine feminines, my guidance is the Fool. Tap into your what you love. Go after it. Do it. So yeah, go find your happiness. That is what a inner union gold aura represents. And even pink aura for that fact. Like I was pink aura in my past life, right? So it all talks about go live your life to the fullest. So I was in that phase where let me tell you, I was in this phase. Yeah, I was in this phase. I was in this phase. I was in this phase. Many times I've cried on this channel also. And I don't want to delete that, because I want my children of future generation to look after that. I have also been through hell and I rediscovered myself. I found my path. So I feel like, that is what a Fool card here talks about, like someone that is in a leap of faith. This tarot actually has more of women, in the illustration, like a butterfly, your caterpillar phase is over, go be a butterfly. So I feel like your person, is also seeing all these changes in you. And let me tell you, the more you start connecting or walking in the paths of the Queen of Wands, the more and more your person misses his old, your old energy. For example, now we misses how I used to talk and all of that, but it didn't go anywhere. It's just like you have shut it down or you hid it, right? So that is it for this video. Yeah, it was a short, sweet video. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Till then, ना तो कारवां की तलाश है, ना तो हम सफर की तलाश है. Oh my God, I am a huge fan of Ranveer Singh, and Ranveer Singh is also a divine masculine red aura, which is very rare. Okay, more about it in the futuristic videos. And I still remember the first time that I met V, I said that I'm a huge fan of Ranveer Singh. I just like him. Yeah. No wonder I'm always drawn to divine masculine red auras. For some reason. Okay, so that is it, my lovelies, for this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. So until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Bye, guys.